The reveal trailer of God of War Ragnarok allowed us to see our favourite characters once again in a new light. Atreus becoming more independent and curious, Kratos potentially wanting to deal with Ragnarok without war, and Freya consumed by hate fueled by the death of her son. But we still didn't see one character in particular. Yup, you guys guessed it. The boat captain. Our favourite friendly giant, Jormungandr, was missing. We couldn't even see him in the background resting. But fans, don't worry, he will be making an appearance in the sequel. In a promotional image, presumably which will be the cover for God of War Ragnarok, you can see the World Serpent just about making an appearance in the background. Based on the surroundings, Jormungandr should be beside Tyr's temple or beside Tyr's statue's fallen head. So then why couldn't we see him in the trailer? After all, we see the father-son sliding past Tyr's statue's head. Well, the most probable answer is this is nothing more than an artistic decision for the artwork, and so it doesn't accurately represent Jormungandr's actual location. Or that he is beneath the Lake of Nine, but again I think the first point is most probable. Now to answer what I believe has actually happened to Jormungandr. If you pay close attention to him in their artwork, you'll notice his scales are actually frozen. My theory is, not only are Jormungandr's scales frozen, but he himself is frozen under the Lake of Nine, which would explain why we can't see him in the trailer. You can also see cracked ice around him. Could it be he cracked the surrounding ice from the impact of falling? Now other than this, is there anything God of War 2018 has established thus far, or even traditional Norse myth, that hints at the serpent being frozen? The answer to that is no. However, we need to take one important fact and difference in mind when comparing the mythology to God of War's take.
It is said that when Jormungandr and Thor battle at Ragnarok, their clash so violently shakes the tree of life that it splinters, casting the serpent backward through time, even before his own birth.
What?
That is madness.
Well, I did say not to concern yourself.
Unlike in God of War, in the traditional Norse myth, Jormungandr is not from the future or alternate timeline. He was simply given birth by Angrboda. However, lore and legends hints at the possibility of two Jormungandr. Atreus realizes that Jormungandr is from the future and that the Jormungandr of this timeline has not yet been born. The only problem is, what motive would Atreus and Angrboda have to create another Jormungandr if they already have one? I know this is no problem for the great writers at Sony Santa Monica, but I believe there would be no greater motivation to create another Jormungandr unless something happened to our current one. The serpent also plays a key role in the events of Ragnarok. In his absence, it would otherwise set up a chain reaction where the outcome would drastically change. In theory, if Thor was not killed by Jormungandr, it would make him free to attack elsewhere, which could be fatal. This may be another strong reason for the future pair to create another serpent. But I would like to hear what you guys think. Do you think Jormungandr is frozen, or perhaps Fimbulwinter doesn't affect him? Please feel free to share any thoughts in the comments below, where I'd love to discuss with you. If you enjoyed, please consider dropping a like and subscribing. I'm very close to reaching 1000 subscribers and aim to hit it by the end of this month. Any support would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for your time, take care.
You'll get your answers soon enough. Well, some of them.